Well, I guess it decided to stop without us stopping it. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, the mass creator, J.I. We are here. This is the Grown Man Clique podcast, and I'm sitting right here with my extended family. Over here to my right, usually on my left, but on my right tonight is my boy.
Scott T, what up?
What's up? And over here to my left tonight, we have
Van
pulling up the right, far right, looking kind of debonair, birthday week, getting it in.
Mr. Assistant. What up, y'all?
And on the screen, we have the intellectual, the sophisticated, the man around town, Mr. Tedro Barrington III, otherwise known as... And joining us again, always an amazing company to have here on the show is our boy Baseball.
What up, fellas?
So welcome to the Grown Man Clique podcast. And as we do at the beginning of every show, pick up the glass of whatever you drinking that you love the most. And we're going to toast to a good show. And as we say, to a good show, clink, clink.
Drink, baby.
Drink, baby. All right. That's some high quality H2O. So let's go to the screen first. Hey, how you been doing, Mr. Tedro? How you been up? What's been up? How you doing? And what's been going on since the last time we were in these podcast streets together?
Well, not a whole lot, brother. Just being, getting prepared, starting to ramp up a little bit more of the content and everything, and just moving forward and trying to make this year the year of the Grizzly, the year of Mr. Tedro. I'm gonna be every damn where, everywhere. So
That's
be
what's
prepared.
And Faith, thank you for joining us. So what's been up with you? What you been up to, man?
I ain't doing shit.
What's up, my queen? I saw my wife join us and she said, "Good evening, my king," and the rest of the GMC. Good evening, guests. Wrong spelling, baby. I'm sorry. It's the T on the end of that. Yeah. I love you. Good evening, guests on and off screen, and hello to the peanut gallery. All right. See, that's my baby. She fixed it before I could even get it on screen, but I just didn't see it. Thank you, baby. Thanks for all the love. All right. So, what you been up to, man?
Been a lot going on.
All this deep breathing and shit.
Been a lot going on.
All right.
Got my snow tires mounted on my bike. Had to reschedule one shoot because there was some family stuff that I had to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was talking about it last time. My ex called, and I got a notification on where she might be. And as everybody knows, I've been trying to find her for at least a couple years now. So when I got wind of this probable location where she might be, of course, I headed out there to go see if I could track her down, so that we could get all this stuff settled. She said that she would have my daughter call back or whatever. And since then, she hasn't called. And I was like, that's a long-ass movie. Like you said you would call when you left the movie theater. Here it is a week later, and ain't nobody heard from you. Mm-hmm. So, what is all this you wanted to talk about?
Even Gone with the Wind was only 2 reels of movie theaters.
Right.
Commandments was 3, but still, that's less than 8 hours.
Right. So, it's something going on. She knows what she's doing is screwed up. Work has been going okay. My oldest is back to work. I think I was telling y'all before, he was working on a job. One of his coworkers, not him, but one of his coworkers, drilled into a sprinkler line and flooded out an emergency room that somebody was having surgery in. So it was an active surgery room that was flooded out. So they lost that entire $27 million contract and all of the $12 million worth of equipment that they had bought for it.
Damn.
So they canned everybody, like they had to. Like there was nothing.
They ain't had no money to pay them now.
Right. So luckily, Trey's back to work. Like, he's good. So it's just been a little sporadic thing here and there. Hanging out with John, of course, seeing some things. We'll get into that later. But yeah, we'll talk about it.
So, Mr. Vicissitude, what you been up to, man? That deep breathing again. What the fuck? Listen, I've been going.
How many people up in here got asthma, man?
Get up, scuba gear.
Listen,
Scuba Steve.
listen. I would love to go snorkeling at this point, damn it. It's been an interesting week. Been going through some things, I won't say it's a midlife crisis, but I've been going through some shit.
You ain't buy a Porsche, did you?
No, I wish I did.
Oh, okay.
Instead of dealing with what I'm dealing with. That's mainly it, and just being, a co-host on or a guest star on Would the Dancy. That's all.
Scott TT. Scott, what you been up to, man?
Got my brakes changed.
Mine came in.
Yes, sir.
Mine are sitting right out there.
Yes, sir.
We want to have to go through flowers and powder for that.
Yeah,
we got to give that powder to them.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Because we bought the same brakes, got them changed, and we had to get them changed again.
We have the same car too, actually.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
You need to be careful because it can happen to you too. We'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, please.
Because all y'all
Well,
got the same car.
Yes.
Wow. We got our own motorcade.
Oh shit, you got one too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we going to school you. We got our.
What
we
year?
got the.
2020.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Did you get a notice in the mail too recently?
I'm
No,
17.
I've
He's
got my
18.
recall.
So yeah.
Oh, so I got the notice.
I had my.
19,
I
20? Wow.
Yeah,
Nah,
I had my.
I
had my recall.
I got a
done.
notice for my warranty getting extended to 100,000 mile 10 year because of a gasket leak.
Okay.
I just got it. I was like, well, that's only 19,000 miles left because I drive like crazy. So, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, ours had the fuel pump recall.
Oh yeah. That was my old one. Yeah.
must have already been done because
Yeah, they got because yours was certified.
Yeah.
right.
Mine wasn't. I bought mine from a non.
Yeah, that's right.
You bought yours from the
from a
dealer.
Mazda dealer.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was certified for the dealership, but
Mhm,
it wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't Mazda certified. So I guess that leaves me down. Actually, it's been crazy. Like, usually this time of year is really dead for me. Like, I am scraping
Mhm.
and trying to make sure that I'm getting some work.
Yeah.
But this year is the exact opposite of it.
That's great.
I mean, I've literally been doing a lot of great work, and just shot Troy for her birthday. So big happy birthday to Troy. She turned 30. I can't wait for her to wants to be a model because she's a chocolate model. I mean, she's gorgeous and she just haven't pulled the trigger on it. She's plus size doll's little cousin. And if you ever seen Tiaja and you see how beautiful plus size doll is, you would know that, her family lineage don't turn out ugly.
Right.
So, but I did her birthday shoot and just amazing. It's just been amazing situation. Like last night, I took the night off because I had a cancellation. So I went home early and I got a call in the middle of the second football game, and I had 2 bookings from one client for this week.
Nice.
And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Mhm.
And then today, you saw the blessing. I got all this stuff that I had to go pick up for the studio today. And I'm like, wow. So that saves me money because I ain't got to buy all that stuff now.
Yep.
And then I got another call and got a meeting that could be a 6-month contract.
Nice.
So it's this January. It's so funny because I was telling my wife, I said, I gotta go to the bank. I'm gonna grab some money because you know how we are now. We don't walk around with cash in our pockets most of the time. But an old adage is never leave a new year or leave an old year and go into a new year without anything in your pocket.
Mhm.
So I grabbed a few dollars and threw it in my wallet so that, you can't go in the new year broke. Even though you have money, you're supposed to have money in your wallet.
Mhm.
And this year that adage rings true because all I've been getting is calls about money. So that I'm happy right now.
Nice.
I'm gonna be busy, but I'm happy.
Oh yeah. That's the best.
Hey, JB,
Yeah.
I didn't get that fucking memo.
You never knew about that? You didn't know about that?
Hell no.
Yeah, you're always
Yeah.
supposed to have, what is it, $1 in your wallet, at least
At
$1
least
in your
$1.
At
wallet.
least.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm good then. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 in your wallet and like a spoonful of black eyed peas and some fish. Supposed to be bringing good luck, stuff like that. So
I didn't
Well,
get
I know it's all of his old wives' tales, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that when it comes to your finances, being able to have something in your pocket and in the bank makes you feel good about yourself.
Mhm.
right.
Oh, I thought that was one or the other.
Well, it could be, but I've always heard that it was you had to have it literally in your pocket as the new year turns.
Me too. That's what I've always been told.
Yeah, I wish I known that. I would have threw some change in my fucking pocket. I ain't know shit.
But see, then you're gonna be walking around with change all year.
At least I could do like my uncle did back in the day. Check the pocket. Hey, what's up, Junior? What's happening? Chang-a-lang-a-lang.
But but yeah, I did have a black eyed peas. I am allergic to tomatoes, so I couldn't have stewed tomatoes and corn. My sister made it, and it smelled good. I remember eating it when I was little and wondering why I kept going.
I miss your sister.
Yep. You need some more. Well, this is my other sister. All of them can cook.
He's like, but wait, there's
Yeah,
more.
when the wrong
He
family,
knows.
the wrong state, everything.
He will tell you anybody in my family, I say they can cook.
That's awesome.
And he's tasted just about everything from my family.
This is true.
That's why 50 people be at my house on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
In Christmas and any excuse they have.
Yeah.
I'll find an excuse.
We gotta get base over here. And,
Friday.
And Ted.
My birthday.
like my sister cooked my brother a birthday meal. He got an old wife, but that's her birthday. We take food as presents. Because if my sister gonna cook,
right.
Oh, I got Quincy Rowe making a birthday cake for me.
What?
Yes.
That's a lot of cake.
Ah, shit, I'll be over there.
Yeah.
We're definitely not talking about the same cake.
Yes.
Hey, and on top of that, she bakes.
That's what I'm talking about.
She'll burn the entire cake down,
Yeah.
burning that cake.
Yeah, so
Believe me.
Yeah, she and then when she said what we gonna do about the cake, I was like, which cake are you referring to?
Right.
There's really only one cake I can take from you, you know. But she was
Right.
then I put LOL and she was like, the cake I owe you. I was like, oh, okay. I ain't getting slapped up when I get home. We talking about cake that goes in the oven. What's up, Miss J. Nicole?
Jay.
Welcome, J. Nicole.
Hey.
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 Hey,
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, you want to be the new Rich John?
Jay, I know. Jay, you wouldn't believe it, but I pressed cheer and
And
it
it did
literally it went up one and then it went off.
It was fate.
So the spirit of Rich is in the building.
Where is
By
it?
the way, Rich had a family emergency. He definitely wanted to be here, but he did text us and say he had a family emergency. So he said he will be here next week. So we'll see Rich real soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all can all cuss him out. Because I like
I'm
when
still
y'all
gonna cuss him out while he's not here. So that's the powder.
hey, that way he can play the shit back.
Right, exactly. He probably still didn't look at what I said a couple weeks ago.
Man.
So it's time for everybody's favorite segment of the show. Here we go.
Here it goes.
Flowers or powder for you. It's time for flowers and powder. And if you're new to the show, you're true to the show, if you just want to know how flour and powders goes, we're going to go to the left of me for the first time ever in history and go to Van Gogh to see and let you know what flowers and powders is all about. Take it away, Van.
So, Flowers and Powder is a segment of the show we do each week. If somebody's done something amazing to you, you can virtually give them a shout out. You can give them flowers. You can, but if you're traveling down 29 and coming from the exit ramp, the guy does not know that you're supposed to accelerate into traffic. We've all been there.
We just was there.
It's 55. He's doing 45. Everybody is getting ready to run in the back of it. You just wait till he gets to the next stop sign. Put some powder on them hands. And just let him have it.
Throw the whole
Don't
powder
even
at
tell
him.
him why. Just the whole thing. Just let him figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, my brethren and my sister, does anyone want to go first in the flowers and powder?
I have flowers.
All right, go right ahead.
All right. So this is kind of unusual, but just bear with me. I have flowers for someone everybody here, even on the screen knows. I'm giving two big bundles of flowers to Kateri. They contacted me and said that this male model was basically trying to talk shit about me trying to get close to her, like saying all kinds of weird stuff. And I was like, I never worked with him because, his attitude was off. Like, we're friends on Facebook, but we've never even like communicated, said anything back and forth. And for him to talk shit about me when we've never even had a conversation, I was like, that's not cool. And she was like, yeah, I knew something was wrong with him as soon as he started to say something about you because you just don't roll like that. And I'm one of the people that know that. And I was like, cool, appreciate it. Good looking out. If you notice, I'm not even calling his name. But first of all, it's not my fault your girl left you because you screwed up. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. So, yeah.
Hey, Van, we're going to call him bitch number 1.
There you go. There we go. Right. So,
what's up, Charles Simpson?
Yeah, so flowers to Kateri for the heads up and powder to Mr. Chicken shit. That's pretty much all I got for now.
And welcome back after a brief hiatus, Eric. You're in the house. What's up, Eric? Good to see you.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up? What's up? Always pleasant. Much love to you too, bro. We glad to see you in the house tonight in the peanut gallery. Charles, you must got something going on. What's going on with you, Charles? Let us know. But yeah, that she is a stand-up person when it comes to people talking shit. So I mean, big shout out to Kateri for watching your back. That's always a pleasure to let people know that they can't just talk shit and not get it. They're gonna fuck around and find out.
Right. And as big as this circle is,
yeah. My brother Grizz, let us bring you to the forefront. Here we go. What do you have today, my brother?
So I'm going to reference this very poetically.
Oh shit.
First of all, we're giving out powder. If you are a mechanic that don't want a mechanic, why the fuck are you a mechanic? I have been trying to get a mechanic to help my son put the parts in his car because his daddy can't do it. His daddy don't have the skills to do what his car needs. And I'm man enough to admit that. So I'm looking for mechanics to put these parts in. So I've called to a couple of mechanics. And when you are a mechanic and you say, I don't want no parts of it, that really kind of makes, I don't know, you kind of seem a little soft in the ass to me. But somebody's paying you to do it. So my son bought all the parts for his car. All he needs you to do is put the shit in. So I'm thinking maybe you're just upset because you can't do the upcharge. But if I'm not mistaken, your job is to fix the car. We're not going to pay you to fix the car. We just don't need you to order the shit that you're going to lie and say is coming from Singapore. So if you don't want to mechanic, then don't be a goddamn mechanic. How about you go do some ballet or some shit, or go dance in the middle of the rain in the tutu or something. But stop doing it.
right.
Well, I'm glad you said something because we got you. We got
we got
somebody to help you out.
That's like calling yourself a photographer but don't like cameras. What the fuck? Really?
Man.
I mean, that's like a damn dentist with a toothache. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Dentist with bad breath and a toothache.
Right.
That's like an author that don't like to read. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's kind of like that.
Hey, Grizz, what do you gotta get done?
He has to get a radiator put in, a water pump, a thermostat, and a timing belt. So basically, the entire cooling system.
All that goes together.
But the timer belt will be the part that's just like, ooh, for me, because that fucking spindle is.
We got somebody for you, Grizz.
Yeah,
We'll talk to you after the show.
I appreciate it, man, because it's been crazy. I've been calling around, and I done told him I'm gonna pay for half of the repairs, but I'm not gonna pay for $500,000.
Right.
So we're gonna draw the line at a certain point.
That's just people being over. I got you. We got you though. We got you though.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Anybody else with the flowers or powder?
I think power for my neighbor already.
Oh,
Why did you put your trash in the hallway? Trash is not valid. Walk your
Trash in the
in the
hallway.
hallway.
Yeah. Put it in the fucking trash can outside. No, please appreciate it. Don't leave anything in the
How lazy can you be?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just filthy.
Yeah.
You should have thought about that when you moved into it, knowing that it's 4 flights of stairs.
It's like those people who say they don't wash their feet when they shower because their feet just get wet.
Wait, what?
You might be one of the dirtiest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I think that's in your
It's
vocabulary.
like people that don't wash their legs. You know, it's people that don't wash their legs because the water trickles down their leg.
Right. That's what I was just talking
I
about.
don't know.
Yeah, they don't wash
So
their
like,
feet.
You know, that's like washing your whole ass instead of your asshole.
Hard it is to be around stupid people, to hear the conversation and dialogue of stupid people, how they rationalize information in the dumbest way, how they draw conclusions and then go find other dumb people to agree with them. You can't tell me that don't piss you off. My therapist, Erica Little, she's in Fort Worth, Texas, if you want to look her up, told me that highly intelligent people suffer from a mild form of depression because they daily have to quantify the stupidity of others. This woman of God don't even know how heavy that statement was. Do you know how mentally exhausting it is to be around stupid people? And then you got to interact with them at work. I would love for you to give your testimony about how you had to deal with a dumb individual.
you don't want me to preach on
My
that
God,
shit. Boy, don't you make me preach on that.
like
Shit.
Boy, that'll be a whole goddamn sermon.
Yeah. Yeah.
somebody told me they don't take a bath every day because they are a woman and therefore the woman's body self.
What?
Whoa.
Wow.
So basically, she got a whole bacteria frappe in the middle of her pants. Don't touch her.
Keep that fucking
Listen.
oil away from me.
You can smell it. Somebody said to me, "Yo, you smell like you got BB." I said, "Oh my god." Oh my god.
I created Patty for women. Like, nah, keep that fragrance away from me.
She got surf and surf.
Oh,
Surf and surf.
not even. Nope. Because there's no turf there.
No.
You live over in Canton?
If I don't smell
What is that?
Egg company.
Oh, geez.
it, don't smell nothing.
Flowers.
That means that you're sitting with it too long. You done got used to it.
We totally appreciate you.
Flowers to y'all. Absolutely. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Man.
Hey, I wanna send some powder.
Smell like
Okay.
aluminum and yellowfin.
I wanna send some powder out because something fucked up is gonna happen on January the 20th on Dr. King's birthday.
You know what? Somebody just made me aware of that shit today. I'm like, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
What kind of cosmic bullshit is this?
I'm not
Right.
aware of this.
That, knowing the importance of that day to all of the people in America who look like me, when you decide to schedule that event the same day that we celebrate somebody of ours.
Now hold on.
You're a dick.
The only redeeming fact of this is that it actually is not Dr. King's birthday.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, his
only
birthday
thing.
is,
Well,
this
no.
week.
It's that's the day it's celebrated.
I
Yeah,
know
his
that.
birthday is this week.
I'm trying to be positive here, man.
Oh yeah. But you know what, bro? Here's the redeeming factor that we'll be off all day, so we can just get drunk and miss it.
No,
Eric said, "I like the blacks."
I got
Yeah.
somebody at work told me that MLK and June aren't real holidays. They're made up.
What's that?
Somebody told me that MLK, pretty much all black holidays are made up.
Yes,
They're
so
not-
all
What
of
was
the
their
other ones.
mother's first name?
What?
Damn.
You know what?
If that's made up, what the fuck is Christmas?
You know what's crazy to me? Somebody told me not too long ago when I made up the word what was it?
Capacity.
Yeah, well, not even just that one. It was sniffistication. And they said,
Oh,
yeah,
say that one more time, Chris. I got it.
Sophistication.
Okay.
yeah. So they
adding
said,
it to the
you
dictionary.
made that word up. I said, so did every other word that was made to fuck up. You think we was born talking? All of them was made up.
Yeah. Strange fact, but it's true. A baby from the time it is born to the time it reaches 2 years old has said every syllable of every language known to man, and only through the selective process of the verbalage around them do they pick out the ones they need to communicate with their parents.
There it is.
Yeah.
There
So
it is.
you could put a baby that was born to Irish parents in Korea, and they will be able to speak fluent Korean if they live there and listen to that language.
Yo, Tedro,
What's up?
remind me never to play Trivial Pursuit with this motherfucker.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Nah,
I mean,
don't do it unless you want to lose your money.
Nah, you're gonna lose all your damn money. I ain't even know that. I ain't know that shit at all.
I
That's wisdom
grew
right
up
there.
playing games with my family where we looked. We were the family that had the whole Encyclopedia Britannica,
On the shelf. Yeah.
On the show.
and we
And
would
read it.
sit around and read it.
And he
Yeah.
was the one waiting the last 5 days of the month until the next volume came in. Word.
That's me.
Hey, bro. Hey, I had a whole different family dynamic.
Oh,
So we
shit.
got the whole A to
Switching
Z.
grooves.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's where all that
Wow.
white hair
We
comes
was the
from.
ones
All that
pitching
knowledge.
dice and pitching quarters up against the wall.
Yes, that was us.
Yeah,
That was
pitching
us.
dice and pitching quarters up against the wall. Man, I can't tell you how much money I won pitching quarters.
Oh, I did that too.
Boy,
Up
you
against
get that leaner, ain't nothing like a leaner, baby. I'm talking some
you
real
got
shit.
everybody's money.
I took all your shit.
Man, speaking of which, a friend of mine said that she was at an affair at the Waldorf Astoria, DC, and they were in the back pitching quarters.
Wow.
I believe it.
Hey man, look, that's
believe
just a
that shit.
universal language.
Yes.
I had to
It's
remind
like
her.
fighting. It's
I had to
universal
remind her.
language.
I had to remind her she was in DC.
You
So
can
I
take the
didn't-
name
right.
out the hood, but you can't take the hood out
Oh,
the
yeah.
neighbor.
First rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
You in D-Dot? Hey.
You ready, John?
Of course I'm ready. I just want to make sure everybody else got this shit out.
All right, you
Have
ready?
some courtesy. All right, let me pull out the checklist. All right, we'll start with flowers. Okay.
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 Roy Rogers and the Double R Burger. You don't have Roy Rogers where I live. Okay.
I know where one is.
A Pennsylvania team.
I know where one is.
Yeah, you're not. I forgot. You're not an Eagles fan. You're not like all crazy and shit.
Oh, hell.
Hucks in Baltimore. We just went there because we're going to get into powder with the other place, but apparently they're faster than Jimmy John's to make food. Played the white card to get here on time. And then my favorite vet. You need to believe Van, okay? I saw the light last week. Okay, I went to a bar and he wasn't lying about some shit. In order to have a good time, apparently, you just need a lint roller, a shot glass, a console cable for all those technician shit, okay? Maybe some pop rocks and the flat end of a spoon and some hair tweezers.
He saw it first
I
hand.
saw it. I was like,
Hey,
the
Ben.
fuck?
We getting tired of this MacGyver fucking that you doing over here, man.
I didn't believe.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Sat at the bar and did that while eating pizza. No, it can't be real. It's real.
So
Wow.
I guess I know where you got initiated to.
Did I not clearly explain the circle of trust to you, Greg?
You have now entered banned circle of trust.
Oh my God.
Been there, apparently didn't realize.
So apparently, the thing that messed him up the most is that there's a girl that worked at the bar, and of course, she had a beer. Have you ever seen a girl chug a beer mug full, like the size of this cup, in a second and a half, 1.5 seconds, and not tilt her head back?
And took out every guy there that was trying to keep up.
Grizz.
I started rethinking my life.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope.
That's exactly what I was about to do. He had to keep me there because I didn't know. I had to rethink life.
Look, her head never
tilted.
Never went past this.
Yeah,
right
never.
here.
And there's like all these other guys just trying to drink with her and can't do shit.
What kind of Hoover shit does she got going on?
I don't know.
I miss
My
college.
exact thoughts, like, what was a different type of she's a doctor.
Right.
So it was just kind of like, oh, this is just delightful. Felt like Bill Cosby selling Jello. What the fuck?
Wow.
All right, now we get to the juicy shit. Apparently, with powder. Unfortunately, we had some more DWO sightings today in Chantilly. I need y'all to calm the fuck down. Okay, when the light is green, it means go. It don't mean sit there and pack your shit up in the back seat of the car.
Tell them what DWO is.
Oh, for all you people that don't know, driving while Oregon. I'm sorry, Jerry.
Damn. Damn.
I got powder from my favorite place when it comes to crab cakes this side of town. Fucking Jimmy's is closed early because they want to do a holiday party. You should have a holiday party at Christmas. What the fuck are you doing? I want fucking crab cakes. I had to settle for fucking shrimp tacos. The Eagles won, unfortunately. Fuck you. Not really powder, but I want to fuck with Rich. Rich is in here. Hope you're okay, but fuck you for not being here. Insurance companies piss me the fuck off. They're fucking rip-offs, especially what we heard when it comes to the fires. Shit. Hate fucking insurance.
Yo, how the fuck is an entire coastline burning and you decide you're not gonna do the one thing everybody pays you to do?
How evil you gotta be?
Oh, it's
How
like
evil?
The State Farm meme that I saw earlier today was this guy standing in front of his house.
Right.
And he
Yeah.
was going, "Good neighbor, State Farm is there." The State Farm guy popped in, looked around. You ain't got no neighbors, and then popped out. I was like, "Oh wow."
So you know what? I don't understand. If you're living in an area that's known for fires, why in the fuck would you move there?
But you know what?
It's fucking California.
Hey, bro, it's the same. It's the same as living down south.
Plates that are shifting and going to eventually fall into the ocean, and people still move there.
I can't wait till Snake Plissken show up.
Well, the stupid thing is that they called for fire trucks from other states to come in.
No, you did not say snake.
Yes.
Oh shit!
But they won't let the other fire trucks go put out the fires until they pass California emissions. They're all sitting in Sacramento right now.
Fuck California.
Hundreds of trucks.
I would drive the fuck back home.
Right. Turn right, fuck the back around and still ask for a pay.
Like, man, fuck your emissions. All your emissions is in them trees that's burning, motherfucker. How about you just let me go put that out?
Brings me to the next one that you'll love, Grizz. You know, I encountered 6 slow brain bitches this week.
Oh no, SBBs.
The fucking SBBs, man. And unfortunately, half of them were women. That pissed me the fuck off.
Damn.
And that gets to the next powder. I need to explain a little bit deeper about why I'm asking for the Hopex. On your group, sir, people have messaged me and said, "What is this Hopex you speak of?" And I'm like, let me divulge a little bit more. The reason I asked for a Hopex It's not because I want to know or not be involved with someone that has a body count of 500. The idea behind it is so that I know what you are capable of doing, and I want you to be held accountable for that. So you can do a sloppy toppy gawk gawk 3000 with a fucking twist.
Wait a minute.
Yes. Then I'm going to hold you to that because that's the expectation I expect in a monogamous relationship. If you come to me and tell me, oh, I don't do that because that was in the past and I didn't know those random guys in the club and all that. You for the streets, bitch. We're going to start changing that shit, actually. We need to change that shit to you and Joy Taylor.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Okay?
Hey, John, you ain't gonna get Jason Taylor to come with my ass.
Hell no. He's retired, but he's still big as fuck.
That's a big son bitch right there, boy. I hate with my ass.
Listen, I'm sorry. She talked. I like her, but she talked
I
a lot
love Joy
of shit.
Taylor, man.
She talked
Here's
a
the thing, though.
lot of shit. Talking about some. You should be Miss Independent this and Miss Independent that. And I was like, oh, this is nice. She's pretty. She's attractive. We need this in the community. And then you go and just be a hoe.
She's the community.
You are the community.
But you know what, bro?
Town, you the network. Everybody knows what's on in your fucking vagina.
But let's be real though. Before we heard any of this shit, Joy Taylor was the best female one out there talking about sports. She's the one that truly was the most knowledgeable. Because the rest of them sound like a bunch of talk.
She had to learn somehow, Grizz.
Well, wait a minute.
She got a brother in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry, the young lady that's actually on NFL, on Sunday Night Football.
Oh yeah, she's good too. I forgot
she's amazing though.
Yeah.
Former basketball player.
Yes. I forgot her
the
name.
The one that's on Sunday Night Football with
I still think Joy better, man.
She's a beast and she looked good.
Yeah.
Who, Joy?
No,
we're not talking about the hoe.
Let me get her name right quick.
Yeah, you find a name. Listen. I'm sorry. I get
Football Night in America.
I understand why it was puff pass at FS1, but that's still. She talked a lot of shit. Talk about some. She worked hard. Oh,
Taylor.
You worked hard, all right. You worked hard, airtight. Okay. You were like you couldn't even breathe. Okay, and that's my problem. All these it's men and women, both sides. All these people are fake as shit on fucking Instagram and Facebook. Okay, why are you fake? And then I meet you, and you are completely different, completely fucking different. And that's why I said, show me the whole facts. Because whatever you do behind closed doors, I want for myself. So Joy Taylor, if you decide to stop hoeing around and you still want some, you come here and just give me all that shit to me. That's it. If you do anal out in the streets, I want you to do anal with me. Okay? If you do BDSM, I'm well trained in the arts of BDSM.
Unfortunately, bro, your last name gonna have to be Acho in order for that to happen.
That's fine. I'll be the Ocho, the Acho, whatever. Okay? But I just want people to start being real. No one's fucking real anymore.
ESPN, the Ocho.
Hey, he's in Florida too, so
hey,
man.
That's all I'm asking for. Yeah, some Florida, fucking transparency. Wouldn't it be nice if some girl came up to you and say, "Hi, listen, I used to be a whore, but I don't want to be."
Well, here's the thing: if you say used to be, I'm not interested.
That's what I was getting at. We're on the same wavelength because I'm looking for hoes. I ain't looking for you to be a nut.
Trying to have you redeeming yourself when you knock on my goddamn door.
Now you already bit the path of sinning. Don't act like you don't know how to spell none and say None. No.
Shit.
I can't have oral sex because I sing on the choir in church.
You know, someone said that shit to me years ago.
Yeah.
I would throw her ass off the stage. Stop lying to me.
Wait a minute, I gotta do this. Bass.
I love it. I just love it.
Okay, Bass, if she said that to you, I can't do oral no more because I sing it on the choir in church.
I would say wait till we get off the choir.
How about that? Because you ain't gonna be there forever.
So
just saying.
anyway, we do have a topic tonight.
I thought that was the topic.
I mean, it could transition to that, but
John hoes in different area codes. LOL, as the song goes.
hey, make sure you spell that right. It's HOE.
Well, see, this is the whole idea base. I mean, we have a topic, but if the show is going along swimmingly, we're not gonna fuck up the motion of the ocean.
No, not like the hose.
No.
The fake hose.
We gonna let it ride.
Yes.
And then when we get to the topic, because I don't think the topic was a whole show topic, but I think it's imperative, especially.
I literally thought about it while driving.
Yeah. It's literally, something that all creatives. I will admit, I only go through these kinds of inspiration that lapses or stuff like that when I'm around the wrong people.
Yeah.
But before we go there, I want to go into some. I want to share something right quick. This new media button is confusing the shit out of me. You know what I mean? I'm making it through.
Powder the StreamYard, damn it! Stop changing layout.
Yeah.
Where is my powder anyway? He hit the powder.
Is this the guy in the car?
So if you want to be creative, more creative, you have to, one, compete. You have to be super analytical on yourself and who you're competing against. You have to be elevated. You have to take yourself from where you are now and position yourself and see the terrain. You have to be curious, humble, and a predator all at the same time. You have to do all those things to be hyper creative.
That is accurate as fuck.
And that's the whole idea. Like when I first started on this journey of opening my studio, I was here day, night, weekends, holidays, everything. And my wife was being driven crazy because she didn't understand, I learned it. I've heard it said many a times before, but when you leave a 9 to 5 to be an entrepreneur, you're now going on to a 24/7.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So everything hinges upon me taking on the responsibilities of everything.
Right.
Whereas, when I was with a company, there was an HR department, there was a sanitation department, everything had a department.
Yep.
Right.
But now all that is me.
Yep.
So taking on that weight and doing all of that will definitely drive down your creativity because you're being so much of a manager and a facilitator that the artistry suffers.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, and if it's happened to you, how did you deal with it?
I'm dealing with that shit now. Like I'm dealing with that now. That's why I brought up the topic, because I was just like, shit, I'm having serious creative block for the last 3 fucking years. And I think it's a culmination of different things, distractions in life, and just hoes in life too. But like, and it's more about people not having a support system as well. And having to kind of navigate and figure out, okay, I got to find different people to be around, which I didn't have before. And that made it a way more difficult struggle. But now it's more like, okay, now I got to balance things between that and my other businesses. But I still want to create. I've had this a couple times. I mean, right now, I think it's a midlife crisis, to be honest. But before that, when it came to Vicissitude, my fashion magazine, I felt that was very restrictive So I ended up making another magazine that didn't feel as restricted, Red Midnight. And that's how that came about. Because I was getting tired of fashion forecasting and I have to do this and I can't do nudity and I have to have a particular type of model and they have to be between a size 0 and 2 and all this shit. Whereas with Red Midnight, it's like,
bring your fat ass on over here.
yeah, titty, ass, lingerie. It was so much easier. And just because it was a simple base, it didn't mean I just did that as an easy way out. I built upon that and started doing like parodies. Like we did a Scarface parody. We did other parodies. So it was easier to make fun of things in life and imitate art in a different way compared to vicissitude.
Right.
Where it was just like, I have to do 4 seasons and an anniversary issue. And it has to be couture. And I got to figure out everything and hair and makeup and all this shit. And I'm just like, this shit sucks.
But see, that's the business.
Yes.
So as an artist and being able to produce art, business makes you sacrifice that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's when it started coming. Yep.
And the whole idea with me, and this is what I like right now, and it was, y'all know I big up my wife all the time, but you don't understand. This woman has been with me for fucking almost 40 years. So that's why I talk about her so much. But today, I was sitting there putting drinks in a refrigerator. And we were talking about the fact that I had a cancellation today. And she goes, I know how frustrating it is for you because when you're doing all those other shoots and you're doing your business and everything else, it's not giving you the creative stuff that you need to do, the stuff that makes you happy. Right. So I apologize that you're not getting that out. And that was the moment. And I said to her, I was like, you know what? I appreciate you for saying that because now you get it. I can go out and do all these corporate gigs and get these contracts and do all of this work. And I'm happy because I'm taking pictures.
Right.
But that's not creative. I could do that in my sleep. I set my camera. That's work. That is not my art.
Sidebar. If any woman out here says that shit to me, you're already in. So I'm just giving you cheat codes right now. Just letting you know. Instead of saying, oh, I don't like those whores you shoot with. Say something nice. Go ahead.
This is another thing. And just recently she was like, you stop showing me your images. And I told her, I think it was because when I first started, I wanted to buy it. I wanted you to know that this is a business and I'm doing all of this and I want you to see that I'm not over here sitting in my office playing tic-tac-toe all day and then coming home, oh, I worked hard. It was like a validation point.
Yeah, like
here,
there's something.
See this.
There's progress.
Look at this. Look at this. Because everybody's heard Sheila say the 700 picture joke. Yeah, every time he showed me pictures, there were 700 of them. When I first started out, it was. Now I know better, but you know but that was the creative side of me. Like working with Jay when she comes in and we did the picture walls. That's creative. That's just not something that you're gonna do with somebody who's looking for an OnlyFans shoot or something like that. Right. That's not gonna be the corporate headshots or the pictures that I did with the pastor from New Jersey.
Right.
It's that artistry that like when you have that person that drives you to do stuff creatively, like Heather up in New Jersey. When she comes down, I know I'm not just shooting her in lingerie and looking cute. She's gonna come with some bags. She's gonna come and we're gonna pick through. She's gonna say, I'm gonna wear these baggy jeans with this sweater, with this bag, and we're gonna do something different. So I mean, I don't want to monopolize the time. I want everybody to say something, but how do you get back inspired, or do you know how to get back inspired after somebody, or after you've taken and after your creative energy has been exhausted? Passion, source of inspiration, skill, determination, organization, and desire to finish or manifest the idea to a real thing. That's great. That's great, Charles.
I have a tendency to always lean back to my original roots of how my crochet stuff started. When I was making stuff for single moms in hospitals and just donating it and doing stuff for like safe nights at the church. That was giving to the community for people who didn't have stuff. And, you know, like I said, that's how all of this got started. So when I have a creative block, I kind of go back to that. And then I remembered that making that stuff made me feel a certain way. It wasn't necessarily what color hat I made for somebody. They were just appreciative to get something. So that's where my drive came from. When I deployed overseas and I was in the military and I was thinking, you know, the guys are going to pick on me. Here I am, basically the weapons NCO for a brigade. So I'm literally the gun guy. And here I am walking around at night with some yarn and stuff. And yeah, they did pick on me for a minute.
What, you making string bikinis over there for you to wear when your underwear get wet?
And then we got home and some of the models showed up to the yellow ribbon ceremony. And then everybody wanted to be friends all of a sudden. Yeah. No, don't do that now. This is what kept me motivated while I was gone. When y'all are over here struggling, trying to get through these past 3, 4, 5 months, my head's already back home. I know this situation is temporary.
Right.
And that's kind of how you have to think about all of that stuff. When you're having a flat moment, when you're having a dull moment, if you put it in your head, that's just a temporary moment. You'll naturally just kind of pull yourself out of it, is what I've noticed.
Check this out.
You look lonely. I can fix that.
Back the fuck up.
That's me with home vaccines.
Well, no, but did you see what that was? That she was representing depression, because what happens a lot of times to creatives is once your creative juice, the faucet gets cut off, you start going into a depressive state.
Right.
Because if you don't have a way to re-energize that battery and re-energize that energy into your art, depression can catch the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
if depression looked that sexy though, I probably would be depressed forever.
I'm sorry. That wasn't the greatest.
I get your point.
Because she was fat as mud.
Yeah,
she was fat. She had some booty.
Yeah.
I mean, even in that dark video, you could see the round mound of get down.
Lord. Oh my! I would have got my smile back, Grizz.
I mean, Grizz, as an artist in a different genre than photography, I mean, writer's block is fucking real.
Right.
So, I mean, when you get into those moments where you want to create, but it's not flowing, what is the best way to get you back on track, do you feel, for yourself? Because everybody has different ways of doing it.
Right. For me, usually when inspiration is not there, I use consistency. As long as you stay consistent, when your inspiration comes back, it'll be that much easier.
So as consistency, are you talking about you still do the same pattern, like you try to write?
Yeah. So what I do is I get away from the story I'm writing and write something else. Write what's in my head, write what happened during my day, write what I'm thinking about, write what I might be feeling. If I'm consistently writing, when the inspiration comes back, it'll just flow easily.
Okay.
I understand that, because I think one of the things that has been holding me back from fully committing to making this a profitable business for me is the inspiration.
Right.
I grew up shooting. I started shooting my sister when we were growing up and she was dancing. So that's my roots. That's my beginning. Right. And photography has always been the practice has been inspiration for me my entire life.
Right.
So the thought and the continuing influence of being around people who do this as a financial with a financial goal has kind of shaded me from actually committing to do that. First of all, it's easy because I've got a career, but secondly, I don't want to completely lose my my passion for shooting.
Right.
And to Grizz's point, a lot of times, I don't know what to shoot. Don't have any ideas. Don't feel like shooting or whatever. And I'll pick up the camera and I'll go shoot something and shoot something and shoot something. And like I tell everybody, when you think you've shot enough, just keep on shooting. And eventually something will come and I'll be inspired to create that thing, whatever that thing is, and go on from there. So I definitely understand just powering through it.
So if you want to be creative,
No,
I thought I got rid of him. That's not the one I wanted to play. God damn it, I think I got rid of the wrong one.
Artist motivation. People who have never pursued a passion will not understand you. See, you envision a life greater than just running the hamster wheel. People are afraid, so naturally it makes sense when other people are trying to shoot your ideas down. Or I'm sure we've all heard the chances of that happening are 1 in a million. The idea to not pursue something because the odds are stacked against you just seems like a coward's way of saying, I'm too afraid to take a chance and invest in myself. Newsflash, anything easily attained is usually never worth it. Don't let other people's fear dictate your actions as an artist. Many of the greatest artists are free thinkers, so start believing that you're the master of your universe.
There it is.
all them damn sheep.
That's pretty strong.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't realize that, other people's doubts on what they can accomplish are the same doubts they give you about what you can accomplish.
Yes.
And if that ain't the truth,
Can you say that one more time for the people in the back?
Huh?
Can you say that one more time for the people in the back?
Yes. Because, seriously, because just because you did not follow through and do what you needed to do to make that idea that you have come to fruition doesn't mean that that same outcome is going to be what I experience.
Right.
hey, bro, I'm about to share something with y'all real quick. Do you know everything that I've ever attempted to do, including the podcast? Somebody told me that I wasn't qualified.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I mean everything. I'm talking about when I went out to Bone Breakers Wrestling School. They said I wasn't qualified to do that. The only thing that kept me from being a wrestler is I messed my hip up, but I was actually pretty good at it.
Yeah.
When I went out to do music, JB, I was very qualified for that, but I chose to do different.
Still do it.
But I was told I wasn't qualified to do a podcast. I was told I wasn't qualified to write a book. I was told I wasn't qualified to talk about fragrances. How many times are you going to keep doubting people that have creative ambition and get proven wrong? How many times are you going to look at somebody like Van Gogh, like JB, like Mr. Vistitude, like Scott, like Bass? Like, how many times are you going to look at people like us who went out and did the shit? Because you didn't do the shit, we went out and did the shit. How many times are you going to look at people like us and say you can't just because you can't?
Slow brain bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was just in a magazine. I just got a notification that you were in the magazine with Gigi's work.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
was a magazine actually, but yeah, no.
Yeah. But the whole idea was not
the cover.
Excuse me. He was the cover of the magazine. I just saw it. They sent it because you tagged me as the studio.
Well, no, I sent it.
Oh,
I sent it to you and I sent it to the studio.
Well, I didn't know. I just saw it and I was like, but he won't come on here and say I was on the magazine.
Yo, Tedro.
What's up?
He can't count the number of covers that he does it as sport.
Yeah, a lot more than this couple months.
He'll sit there at the computer. He's like,
Yeah.
How many publications do I want this month? Okay, yeah, give them 12.
You're gonna have a hell of a lot more. There's gonna be some jealous ass photographers in a couple months. That's all I'm saying. Between y'all,
You know what?
shit.
Well, you don't understand that I already get the jealousy and I already get the.
We get that anyway.
But there's this one thing that I have that other people don't have. I don't give a fuck pill.
Those are
I have that.
I have not ever.
No. Correction. I have that. The difference between you and I is I will walk the fuck off and won't say anything. You will say something most of the time, and see, people don't know how to take me because I'll just walk off.
Well, no, I don't say nothing about that.
You're more engaging than I am.
Yeah, but when people are engaging me negatively, 9 times out of 10, I let them go.
Right.
I don't even address it because negative energy is the best way to stop your progress.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And when you're spending so much time, believe me, if I fought some of the fights that people wanted me to fight, I wouldn't have the clients that I have.
Right.
Because they'll be like, oh, is he going to be like that with me?
Right. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why do you think 80% of all successful models from the Pennsylvania area come down here and shoot with us?
Oh, I already know the story. You ain't got to tell me. I already know.
Because when they come down here, I forget, is it Amsterdam? What's the neutral country? Switzerland. When they come here, they're in Switzerland.
Yes, they are.
So
it's very fancy here.
Don't like me.
We don't buy into the bullshit.
Yeah.
So you're able, like, they'll go up there and they'll be like, all they want me to do is take off my clothes and do semi-nudes. I wanted to do some fashion and I wanted to hang upside down on a.
Fuck you, Pennsylvania.
Wait. I have to disagree. Ever since I decided to stop doing that, work has stopped. Not dried up. Work has stopped.
Well, I'm with me because if you tell me anything that you want to do here, the answer is going to be yes. Because I don't need to see any model naked. I don't care about it. And that's the key. If you want to be artistic and creative, we will allow you to do that. And we don't care about you being naked.
Man, I'm waiting for the summer. I'm waiting for the weather to break down. I got 9 things on tap that I'm trying to do.
Like the pictures you and Ambrosia just did with Marcus that were fucking incredible. That winter is coming set y'all just did.
Fire.
That shit is fire as fuck. Up there. They would be like up in PA. They would be like, Jay, that is nice, but could you do that in a bikini?
They are so one-dimensional in that state. It's embarrassing.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's not just them.
She should have posted those photos and just labeled it Dracarys. Like.
With my car, she was smoking and I was Jon Snow.
Right. It was hot.
I had to squint.
Yeah. It was a little small, but the whole idea is that most of the ideas were based around getting out of your normal.
Yes.
Right. You know what?
Yeah.
I just recently did that. Ms. Grizz gave me the idea. This is why I tell you she's the genius in this house. It's not me.
We know that.
Watch your mouth.
I didn't know that, Grizz. I always will stick by you. You're the genius, okay? You're the king.
But so what she asked me to do is try to do like a go back and talk about some of my very first videos that I ever did. So what I did was put an entire Teddy Files together of me making fun of my first few videos that I've ever done. And A lot. Some people was shocked that why would you go back and make? Because here's the thing, man. Look, I put it out there. Even though they were not good, they were not good. It was still it's how I started. It's my body of work, and it was funny. To me, it was funny because of the fact that because I'm looking at where I came from and to where I am now. Like it was leaps and bounds, like completely and totally different. And it was a fun thing to do. It was something that I had a great time doing. I was able to just kind of be loose and let go. You know what I mean? And I think I actually in this year I want to do a lot of different things, especially with you guys. So I want to start doing fragrance reviews live with y'all.
Yeah. We about to have another showdown.
Yeah. No,
that's the whole idea. That's the key to this forum because you can, and it's a welcome thing here.
Yes.
We need Bass to come in again live because I haven't seen Bass live for a while, and we had a ball that night when he was here live.
I would love to see you.
And see, that's the thing. I want to do a review with each one of y'all, each individual, and one as a group, because I want Jay to come in as well. You know what I mean? So I want everybody
that'd be awesome
to come in. And,
bring my oils out.
of course. And see, that's the thing. Like I want to involve you guys in the Teddy Files this year as well. I don't want it to just be me sitting here pulling this off the shelf. I want to actually be standing live with you and getting live reactions from stuff, because it's one thing for me to tell you what it smells like. It's another thing for you to smell it and tell me what you think of it.
Oh, you coming to Philly then? See my collection.
Okay.
Y'all,
as you said, Philly, right?
Yes.
Okay, long as it ain't that other part of Pennsylvania.
No, you're fine. You with me? I'll be white. You're fine.
I ain't worried. I ain't scared now.
I know you're not. I mean, we may get to a bar fight so you can beat somebody up. That'd be great to see, you know.
Here's the thing: if I'm in Philly, I ain't scared to be black. It's that damn Pittsburgh. I'm scared to be black.
Oh no, we ain't going no sundown town. Fuck them.
No, we ain't
So I've got one more video and that's it. But I actually deleted one because I thought it happened. But here we go.
A lot of people never believed that I could make it. I wasn't a superstar athlete. I really wasn't much of an athlete at all. I didn't make good grades. I wasn't the most popular kid in school by any means.
And that's the key right there. It's like you don't have to be anything but yourself. When Grizz first came to me and said, I'm writing a horror book, I was like, okay, what can I do to help? Because I never limit people in what they can or cannot do. That's how my mom did me. Everything I ever wanted to do, everything I ever wanted to do, my mom was like, okay, let's do it.
I think that's something that's wrong with people on a whole, not just with creativity, but we find out later on that we underestimate folks a lot.
Yes.
Like a whole lot. Like look what's getting ready to happen on the 20th. We completely underestimated that whole thing.
No, we didn't.
Oh God.
No, God. Nope.
We're doing so well.
Never underestimated it. Just hope that we could circumvent it. That's all that I never thought it wasn't a possibility. That's why I fought so hard to make it not a reality.
I didn't think he was going to win the first time. I actually underestimated that. And for him to come back a second time and then win it again, definitely an underestimation.
But this is the beauty of it all. It's the last time we'll have to deal with it.
This is true.
No, there is nobody out of the majority they have in the Senate and the House. Nobody is going to change the Constitution so he gets his way.
Hold on.
Right.
No.
Right.
He actually has people who are not voting to confirm some of his own people right now. And we're not a political show.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that just as much as people want certain things to happen, there is a moral majority that says,
No.
all right, this is what's happening now, but you ain't going to go but so far.
Right, I got you.
Because just like with Obama, yeah, you're here, but we only going to let this go so far.
Right.
And that's what happens
That's
with
the
every
system.
president.
Yeah,
That's the system we have in place.
Yes.
Checks and balances.
That's correct. Yes.
And no matter how much you are afraid right now, I'm not afraid at all. I'm a little bit worried about what it means to my business because I'm not $1 million business. I'm not $1 billion business. But everything else, my way of life will not sway more than 10% difference because of the way that I've structured my life. So if you've done a good job of preparing yourself and preparing your lifestyle,
You should be all right.
you should be all right.
Yeah, most people will be okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And if you're a stripper, if you're a pole dancer, if you're an entertainer in Las Vegas, if you're an entertainer in New York, if you're an entertainer in DC, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Mhm.
Congressmen love strippers.
Show the whole facts.
Absolutely.
And they pay in cash.
Yes,
Untraceable assets.
Their favorite form of payment. Shit.
And probably writing it off as a dinner expense.
Yes, they will. Talking about some yum yum. I had pie like 10 times this week. Delicious.
I worry about what he did the first 4 years when you saw video images of people sleeping in cages, and this is supposed to be America.
Yeah.
And this time he's trying to make it so if two illegals have a baby in America, that the baby going back too.
He's going to try. But the problem is, and this is the whole idea.
That's not how that's going to work.
Well, we can go political for 5 minutes. I'll give you political for 5 minutes.
I'm counting it.
All right. The reason why I feel like that is going to be something that Congress will never agree to is because the majority of the Republican base that was the outskirt winners for them were people of the Latina and the Southern votage. They were people who were the people that he wants to deport. And we can't understand that. Why they were like, I'd rather vote for Trump than for this woman. But they did. And if you alienate your vote, what's going to happen?
No.
You have midterm elections.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Is your camera plugged in?
Oh, shoot. It must have came loose. Let me take you to that. Y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
But
So,
the
the midterm elections
are sometimes more important than the regular election themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can swing all those states and those Congress and those Senate seats back to wherever halfway through a term. So people think when the president gets elected that 4 years is just going to be that 4 years.
No, it's 2.
When everybody forgets about that midterm.
And if you do too much of the wrong thing,
Right.
that midterm could swing the whole Senate and House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love my constituency here on this podcast because everybody is on it. There's a battery showing on screen that you have 2 minutes. I think Scott arranged that because Scott, he has to leave pretty soon. But no, but the whole idea, we got about 2 minutes left of this political talk. All we have to do is be true to ourselves and stay within ourselves and live within our means, and we'll be fine. We can also watch and see, like the things that you're worried about, the cages and all that other stuff. We have to make sure that we are diligent.
Right.
Because if you show the biggest thing about our society right now is everything is broadcast instantly. So if you are afraid of something that could happen, Be diligent. Be on your phones. Be on your computers. Watch what's going on. Report. Tell people. Let them know it ain't right. Because the reason why we're seeing all of so many things that happen in our society now is because of the immediacy of information. It's not that it wasn't being done. It's just that now it's being televised.
Right.
So stay diligent, my friends, and we'll be fine. I mean, I know that I'm a religious person, so I know for me, God got me. I'm good. So, and that's because of the way I was brought up and what I believe in. But I don't hold everybody to my standard because I wouldn't have the friends that I have, from Jewish to Muslim to agnostic. You know, I let you believe what you believe. I can love you for whatever you are. So I'm not telling you gotta believe that. No, what I'm telling you is that in whatever you believe, stay diligent, stay on alert, and just be cognizant of your surroundings and make sure that you're making the best decisions to make sure that you are good.
Right.
Yep.
We got 1 minute. Anybody else got anything else to ask? Add to that?
I have 25 seconds.
I think we're good.
All right. Cool. So on that note, we are wrapping up the Grown Man Clique podcast. We are going to the screen for Big Dier's Teddy right now, and we're gonna ask you, what are we doing this Wednesday, sir?
Well, y'all already know every single Wednesday night it is the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast at 8:15. We are going to be on YouTube. We are going to be on X. We are also going to be on Twitch, and y'all already know it's going to be the favorite one that we ended the year with a couple of months ago, and we bringing it back. It is the ABC Council. We are about to abolish some bullshit. So if y'all are ready to abolish bullshit, be prepared to come in. That is 8:15 this Wednesday. We go to kick some shit out the door.
Oh, that's what we do. Oh. Now, I will let you know this week that next week, I know that I actually have an event on Wednesday, so I will be at the Grizz this week. Next week, I will be out of, so y'all got to hold me down.
Perfect timing. Capricorn episode.
Yeah, you got
somebody don't appreciate Capricorns here.
we got to cap it up.
We can't have a birthday show. Ain't that some shit?
Who said we couldn't have a birthday show?
That
no,
shit.
I didn't.
I won't bring up the video on demand. Didn't he say that shit?
No,
Jay?
I didn't.
He's like, no, we can't have a Capricorn show. See, you got Jay.
I said that.
Yes. We asked for a Capricorn show. You're like, no, we can't because Van is not a Capricorn. Disrespectful.
But the Capricorn's rule,
not
man.
start or end anything without.
Yeah, nothing starts without a Capricorn. Look, Caps rules everything around me. Let
Miss
know,
Jay,
Jay.
please tell us about Jay Amore and when you're gonna be ready to get some great fragrances back on store for us.
Yes, I am still in the process of re-upping all of my supply, but you can still check me out at jay.amore on Instagram. Just send in your orders. I can just let you know when things arrive. We have body scrubs. We have the shower gels. We have the oils. Amazing.
My jars are getting low.
Mature women, I need you to pick up that sexy ass Bengay smell. Let me tell you, that shit is fire. It's fire. It is selling. Okay?
Get the jack off juice.
Yes.
Wow.
Full body elderly massages women. Listen.
Wait a minute. He'll be giving the full body elderly massage.
As long as you're a woman and 18 years old or over. Woo!
That's the CIA. We went political for 5
When I say I cannot stand you,
that is such a great compliment. It's probably the best compliment I want to get this fucking month. So thank you.
Well, anyway, we would like to thank you all for coming into the Grown Man Clique podcast with me, my boy
the invisible one.
Can you come here right quick and sit down? Oh.
This man's John Cena.
Scott T, what up?
He gone.
My boy.
Man, go.
My boy.
Mr. Vicissitude.
And on the screen, we have Base Ghost. And we got our boy, Mr. Dearest Teddy. Thank you so much for coming in. J. Nicole, the woman who is the heartbeat of the Grown Man Clique, because she's here with her feminine views on our masculine attitude. So we
And
love
the Grizzly.
for all of the young ladies and men in our peanut gallery, from Eric, Shauna, my lovely, beautiful wife, Sheila, Charles, Eric, everybody who came in tonight. We thank you so much for joining us. We want you to do 3 things for us. We want you to like. We want you to share. We want you to subscribe. Make sure you hit the alert so you know on Facebook and on YouTube when we are live. Please, definitely check us out. And as we say at the end of every podcast, do good. Do really good. But if you're going to do bad, do really bad.
Real bad.
So they know that you meant it. Peace. We out.